Okay. Okay. Good morning, Kulvinder. Greetings from Toronto, Canada. How are you today?
We're really good, Barney. I hope you're good there as well.
We're doing fine. Thank you for, well, first of all, welcome to Foundation. How exciting was it for you to join this fantastic show and cast?
Oh, it's brilliant. It's been a joy, real joy, and a journey and a half in that second season.
I would say so. Okay, so my first question, I have to ask you, how familiar were you with Asimov's books? Was it something that you had, been familiar with, that you had read, or when you got the role, you maybe kind of dove in? Is that important to you as an actor to have that source material?
Yes, I wasn't familiar of it at all. I didn't know anything about it. So first thing I did was I rang my good friend, uh, who is Trevor Griffiths, and to find about his ideas and what Asimov was coming from, where he was when he wrote those novels. And it enlightened me a lot to when I got involved in actually starting working on it. So I started my research soon as I found out that I was going to come into the production of it. So when I
Yeah.
started, then obviously as a hunter gatherer, you were out looking, you're gathering, and you're making it yours, and it's been
Yeah.
enjoyable.
And what a fun role. I mean, seriously, this guy's got some issues. There's no question about it. Tell me a little bit about getting into Polly's skin. I mean, here's a guy who is, he's a high cleric. He's got some responsibilities, but he's a drunk. He doesn't want to change. I mean, that's got to be a little fun.
Yeah, it's very real. That's the nice thing about it. That's where
Yeah.
where we are. We all have our vices and our flaws in that sense. But then I do believe that he wears his heart on his sleeve and he's
Yeah.
honest and he's truthful. He's definitely a very bright individual of what he wants for the future, what he believes the future should be, and that makes him a revolutionary, even amongst the people in Foundation.
Yeah.
He is there for the people. And his job is to sell the idea of religion, but
Right.
not the religious idea of in a spiritual sense or even in a supernatural sense, but really in his heart, he looks at humanity as being progressive. So it, there's a lot of layers in that and a lot of dimensions in that.
Yeah.
But in the heart of it, as much as there is constant, which is the light, which is our faith, which is our
Hmm.
hope for ourselves as human beings, which
Yeah.
he wants to protect. And so when you have all those qualities in this character and you find these qualities in this character, then it becomes a joy of playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can just imagine. Oh my God, what a gift, honestly. Just to wrap it up, I have to ask you, what blows me away, I think, so much about this show are the sets
Yeah.
and the locations. And it's so grand. I mean, there's nothing, they really haven't spared anything. What is that like for you as an actor to walk onto these kinds of grand sets and just go, wow, wow?
It is wow. It is very much so breathtaking in that respect because it's not CGI. They built them. This is real.
Yeah,
So there is no land of make believe with when you're coming onto Foundation. There is no expense in that to create this piece of art, this piece of work. So as an actor, when you're walking on, it's a joy because again, you are playing with those realities at that moment.
yeah.
Uh, but I have to say, this is my first ever sci-fi, so I don't know how others work on how others are actually filmed.
Yeah.
And actually going to those locations, those different worlds, uh, has been amazing because my vision of Lanzarote, the land of the snotty, because that's where you actually get drunk and the way you're supposed to lose your virginity in that respect as a young British guy who goes out. But the places that we visited, you didn't believe that existed a place like that. That was Lanzarote, or whether it was Tenerife, or whether it was any of those Canary Islands.
Right.
Amazing. Now, when
Wow.
I go back, I'm not going to go to the beaches, am I? I'm going to go and visit the volcanoes because this
Hello.
absolutely amazing locations but they were real. And
Yeah.
that was a thing. That's a chilling thing. You know, all these different locations that Foundation goes to, they exist in our
Yeah.
world, and
Yeah.
they're real. They're there. And what Goya David's done is made them into different worlds, but then it makes them very, very, very. You can't. When we visit the cactus gardens in the middle of a desert, nowhere. This
Yeah.
this piece of work is absolutely amazing. And you say, God, I didn't even know that existed in the
It's
middle of
absolutely brilliant. Well,
Europe.
listen, thank you so much for your time
Oh,
today. I
pleasure.
so appreciate it. And best of luck to you. Great
Thank
to
you.
talk to you today, Kulvinder. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.